Well, ladies and gentlemen, JA, as you know, is all about success stories, and we're about to hear one. Joining us now is an amazing young woman. She's a grade 12 student from Austin O'Brien. She's joined on stage by a number of her friends. She's a fourth-year participant in the JA Company program. She's the vice president of production for her student company called Mugshot. Ladies and gentlemen, join me now in welcoming Christina Hodgson. Christina?
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Hall of Fame inductees, and honored guests, my name is Christina Hodgson, and I'm a fourth-year achiever. I've been asked to tell you my life story and how junior achievement has affected me, and I'm truly honored to have this opportunity to do so. Junior high was a difficult time for me, as over the course of 1 year, I grew almost 5 inches. I'm now 6'1", and although I do love being tall, it still is a struggle sometimes. Everyone is sensitive in junior high for different reasons, and I'm sure that all 111 students behind me have stories of their own to share. Some come from single-parent families, some live in rough neighborhoods, and some struggle in school, but they still persevere. However, in my case, being visibly different than most of my friends gave me some confidence issues. I had to learn to deal with a completely new body and all the clumsiness that resulted from a growth spurt. Realizing that the world isn't built for tall people was a bit of a reality check and made me feel even more alone. Luckily, there were 2 things that managed to help me gain back the confidence in myself and make me love my new height. One of them was junior achievement. My mother is actually the person who encouraged me to join junior achievement, and I'm happy I did. I am happy she did, I'm sorry. Junior Achievement was a program that encouraged me to step outside of my box and learn something that I never expected to enjoy: how to create my own business. But Junior Achievement is more than just a program that teaches kids how to sell things. It gives them a feeling of self-worth, the feeling that they as an individual can create anything they want and make it a success. At our age, we're still trying to find ourselves and who we want to be when we're older. And most of us are worried that we won't live up to everyone's expectations. Junior Achievement gives us a chance to see what we can really accomplish on our own and how powerful our voices can actually be. Through the 4 years I've been at Junior Achievement, I have felt more confident and competent every year. My first year, I was in a card company named Paper Cuts. My first company was a great starting off point for me, but something was still missing. I didn't feel as if I was as fully involved in the company as I wanted to be. I wanted the responsibility, but also a say in the company, the direction the company was going. The next year, I had my chance. I was the production vice president of a company named Pin On, which made customizable pins. The other vice presidents and our president did a great job of helping me get used to the responsibility a position required. That year, Junior Achievement also offered the Dale Carnegie program, which I attended, and I'm so thankful I did. Dale Carnegie is an amazing program that focused on making you better at public speaking and raising your confidence level, and I'm happy to say that it did both for me. After my second year, I felt like a completely new person, more confident in myself and my own abilities. At the beginning of the 3rd year, when I was in grade 11, I decided to bring my friends into JA. I originally didn't want my friends there because I felt that the program gave me an opportunity to do something to find myself on my own. But I felt that they could learn so much from the program as I already had. That year, I was the president of our company One of a Kind and was making cards for the 2nd time. However, this time I had a say in how they would look, and since I make cards and scrapbook at home, I planned to make sure the company made cards up to my expectations. Being the president of a company was an amazing experience, but was a challenge that made me realize aspects of my character that needed to be changed. I am very much a perfectionist when it comes to creative endeavors, but as a president, I had to let go of certain aspects of the company and delegate instead, or else risk going insane. As a leader, you have to look at the whole picture instead of one small aspect, which was something that took me a while to learn. We ended off a very successful year as one of the top companies, and I was so proud of my team and myself for making it so far. So when I returned to JA the next year, I decided to go over the position of production again, or human resources, in order to try something new, but still keep my stress levels low since I would be in grade 12 that year. My company this year, Mugshot, is everything I could have hoped for in my last year at Junior Achievement. We may all seem very different, but we truly are a family. My president, Katharina, is a true inspiration to me, as her enthusiasm for life and her passion for excellence make her the president I always aspired to be. Our company has been given many opportunities this year, which have made junior achievement the best it has ever been. We went to a trade show at West Edmonton Mall and were given the opportunity to pitch our product in front of a panel of judges. The show would air on CBC later this summer, and the winners of the best pitch would meet Brett Wilson, a dragon from the show Dragon's Den, for a company lunch in Calgary. Katharina and myself were chosen to represent our company, and I was so nervous walking up onto the stage. But once I got up there, I realized that the confidence in my product and my ability to represent that product, and that all I had to do was show that confidence to the judges. Just seeing that change within myself made me realize how much junior achievement has done for me. If I was the same person I had been back in grade 9 before junior achievement, I would have been too scared to even volunteer to represent my company. I have learned how to become undaunted by challenges and certain in my own ability to solve problems. I'm also happy to say that yes, Mugshot did win the title of Junior Achievement Best Company Pitch. Many of you may not know that I almost didn't return to junior achievement this year. One morning in November, I woke up and was too weak to get out of bed. My mom took me to the hospital, and after a long period of not knowing what was wrong with me and why I had suddenly lost all of my strength, I was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism. It was a very frightening experience being sick and not knowing what was wrong. But I'm very thankful to my friends, especially Rachel, for being there to support me and keep many of my irrational fears as to what could be wrong with me at bay. She has not been just a best friend to me, but also a sister, and I don't know if I would have survived this year without her. Since I needed time to recover my strength, I had to quit club volleyball before the season had even begun. Volleyball was the one sport that I had found that I really enjoyed and that my height gave me an advantage in. To give it up was nearly impossible to fathom because of how much I enjoyed it and how accepted it made me feel. I also thought that I would have to quit JA, but my mom stepped in and convinced me not to. She reminded me that it was my last year and I might as well finish it off. Junior Achievement has provided me with many mentors and role models throughout my 4 years in the company program. However, I feel this speech would not be complete without including the role model that has been with me from the very beginning. I would like to thank my mom, who is here to support me today, yet again. My mom has always been there for me and is one of the people I can tell anything to without worrying that I will be judged. She understands me differently than my friends do because she has had to overcome some of the same challenges that I face and knows exactly what I am going through. My mom is also my role model and embodies the person I want to be as an adult. She is confident in herself, makes friends easily, works hard at everything she does, and will not compromise her values for anything. Thank you, Mom, for everything you've taught me and the time you've taken to believe in me. I couldn't have achieved any of this without you and your support. I love you. Now I have to say the words most people dread hearing. It's audience participation time. My story is not the only junior achievement success story out there. Every student behind me has accomplished something amazing this year, despite the challenges they may have faced, and they all have the potential to succeed in anything they dream of doing. And that's where you come in, to help more students find their potential. We ask you to take out the pledge cards in the envelopes on your tables. They look like this. Inside, you will each find a light. Once you have taken out that light, we would ask you to shine it. Take a look at all the lights around you and imagine each one is a student who felt like me 4 years ago, one without the courage, the confidence, or the means to succeed. You could be the inspiration that drives that one student to become more than they ever thought possible. I challenge you to fill out your pledge card, volunteer in the classrooms, or volunteer in the company program. I challenge you to become the inspiration that these students need. You will have all of dinner to fill out your pledge cards, and once dinner is over, the junior achievement students will come around to pick them up. I believe that every student should have the opportunity to realize their potential, and junior achievement provides us with that opportunity. Thank you all for your support.